You wouldn't believe what it was like when they actually told us that, like, you could actually have lights now. Like, lights are a thing. Light bulbs. When the light bulb came around, Jesus Christ, that was a real game changer. Because we just used to play D&D in the dark, you know? Although it wasn't even D&D at that point. We were just playing, like, playing good old knifey forky, you know? We played a mixture of knifey forky and Carrot in a Box. I think Carrot in a Box was my favourite childhood game. But yeah, good memories, good memories. We had no lights because they just hadn't been invented yet. But we did have Carrot in a Box. My God, I can remember one of my earliest childhood memories is living in the log cabin that we had when I was a kid, and playing Carrot in the Box, or Carrot in a Box, should I say? Carrot in a Box, my mistake. Late into the summer evenings, relying on that little bit of sunlight that we still had to light the cabin. You know, if we were lucky, we might have some candles. We could play Carrot in a Box just that little bit later into the night. But for the most part, we couldn't afford candles, you know. And then light bulbs came in, and that was a real game changer. We could play Carrot in a Box all night if we wanted to. Played it late into the evening. Sometimes we played it for so long that it got dark outside, and then it got light again, and we were still playing Carrot in a Box. God, I do love Carrot in a Box. Cartoon-wise, it was... Oh, Johnny Bravo, yes. Johnny Bravo. Rugrats, yes. Didn't watch a lot of Rocko's Modern Life. Didn't watch South Park. Power Rangers, Power Rangers was a rare oddity, I think. And it was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, yes. Doctor Who, yeah. I watched Doctor Who when I was younger. I fell out of love with it. I liked the really old Doctor Who. Like the older Doctor Who series. When, like, the likes of, like, David Tennant and whatnot, I never really got into those shows. Going through a regeneration and watching it go from black and white to colour. Round the Twist. I don't know what Round the Twist is. Blue Peter. Yeah, that was the staple. Bill and Ben. I remember Bill and Ben. I remember Noddy. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, probably more so Pokemon, but I just don't know anything about Pokemon despite watching the show religiously as a child. As for Dragon Ball Z, I watched a tiny bit, but again, I never stuck with it. So I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z either. Which edition of Carrot in a Box did you play? Oh, we were OG Carrot in a Box players. We started with first edition. Then they brought out 1.5. We skipped that generation because the rule set wasn't reliable. You would sometimes find that someone would think that they've won the game way earlier than they actually could possibly have won, and there were so many arguments that came out, you know, as a result of the 1.5 edition. Second edition came out and it was pretty good. There were some new features added. The main staple, of course, you know, was still there. There was still a carrot in the box. There was still a box to have a carrot in. And that was probably, you know, that was... They say that video games, one of the most important part of video games is interesting gameplay. And I have to say it was features like the carrot and the box within the game Carrot in a Box that really made the game so replayable and so enjoyable for us as children. Don't get me wrong, Knifey Forky was another good game. But Knifey Forky, realistically, that only really came about when I was a teenager. You know, you wouldn't really let children play Knifey Forky. Not the sort of game for kids, I don't think. Wait, you got Carrot in a Box? We had 2 rocks to smash together or chase after. Oh, really? Fuck. I mean, we didn't have a lot of money, but the money that we did have, we spent a lot of money on Carrot in a Box, the various generations of that game. It was a lot of fun. Like I've said, I have so many happy memories of playing Carrot in a Box late into the evening. You know, the last remnants of sunlight offering light for our cabin. It was good times, innocent times. And then, of course, you know, the light bulb became a thing. And then soon after that, you know, people started talking about television. Personally, I never enjoyed television. I would much rather play a game of carrot in a box than sit and watch TV. Now, that's just me, okay? I like good, wholesome family fun. I don't want to know what's happening on EastEnders or Coronation Street or who the fuck Phil Mitchell is battering now, okay? I much prefer to have a nice, wholesome family game of carrot in a box. And then, of course, video games became a thing. Not on a... Josh, you could afford Not on a String? My God, you were privileged. We would save up for months on end so we could buy the latest edition of Carrot in a Box. Not on a String, I mean, put it this way, Not on a String, that wasn't something that we became aware of because our parents didn't let us know about Not on a String on account of the simple fact we would beg and beg and beg to get Not on a String, and it was just too expensive. We couldn't afford it. I mean, Carrot in a Box. Okay, you need your carrot. You need a box. Fairly straightforward, right? Not on a String. You need a nut and a string. Those are two sort of privileges that we didn't have in early life. You know, those are luxuries that we couldn't ascertain. Jesus Christ. Sometimes we had to actually play the game with the carrot that we were later going to be chopping up and using to put in like the stew that we would have for tea. Or dinner, for those of you who will suddenly get baffled by the idea of me having a tea in the evening. I did a psych degree at uni and we did a module on child development. We looked at the effect of TV on kids. Power Rangers was specifically mentioned as a show that encouraged kids to behave more aggressively because it taught them that violence is an appropriate solution to a problem. I sort of worry, or I sort of like at the end of the day I didn't do a psych degree, so I wouldn't know. But I do worry, or should I say not, I don't worry about it. I do think that maybe the instances of like Power Rangers, I don't know if like I don't think video games and TV shows encourage violence. You know? Like, and I don't know if it's just that I don't understand it well enough, but the thing I always come back to is, well, we're much more civilized than we were 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 1,000 years ago, you know? Like, we're not stabbing each other in the streets and raiding each other's villages and things like that. And those, back then, we only had Carrot in a Box to play. And put it this way, Carrot in a Box is not a violent game. So, I don't know. We also learned that almost no educational TV shows for kids are actually effective because the kids aren't practicing the skill themselves afterwards, so they just forget it. I think the only exception was Sesame Street. Huh. Did you guys... Oh, we did get Art Attack. We did get Art Attack. Art Attack was great. We had conkers on a string. We picked them off the ground, then my granddad would put a hole in them so it was free. Oh my god. We wouldn't have had the knowledge to, like... to pierce the conker and put it on a string. Like, we're talking, you know, ancient northern civilization here when I was growing up. Like, we just didn't have the knowledge of how, you know, that we could use to put that into action. Round the Twist was one of the staples of television in Australia. Round the Twist? I've never heard of that one, I don't think. Just messed up. Not for children crap, yet it was amazing. Like, one episode, one of the kids had a fish swim into and live in his penis, and it turned into a jet propeller. What the fuck? It's not like kids watch Power Rangers and then go out shanking people. It's more subtle than that. Yeah, I suppose so. I feel like my mic is picking up noise from somewhere. The explanation was that children under a certain age couldn't differentiate between TV and reality. That must be like, I was going to say, that must be like pretty young in life, right? Like, I would assume that after the age of like 4, maybe 5, kids would be able to differentiate between reality and TV. You know? I mean, maybe this is one of the dangers of TV. It rots your brain. Right. So, final sunset of winter. The soldiers from the patrol group, they're dead. So, let me see. Advise the commander to seek answers from the Chief Mahavok. Okay, so we just have to go and see Mahavok then, in the clan hall. My brother and I would fight in our backyard after too much Power Rangers and beat the piss out of each other. I was 8, he was 7. I don't know, I think kids do fight. I think kids always have fought, haven't they? And honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, rough play. You know? I think when you're a kid, rough play can be the determining factor that leads to you realizing, oh shit, I actually shouldn't do this. It's like when you're a kid and you're toy fighting with someone and then maybe you hurt the other kid and that kid cries and you're like, oh, that kid's crying. This is my friend. I don't want them to cry. That makes me feel kind of shitty. I'm not going to do this anymore. You know? I feel like that's one of the ways that we kind of learn as kids. The mighty Mahavok? Why is he the mighty Mahavok? I'm the mighty Kessler. Come at me. The mighty Mahavok sits on a dais covered in pelts. In one enormous hand, he is holding a single flower, and his face wears a grim expression. Oh, there's a dragon. Wait, is she milking the dragon? Are they milking the dragon? Oh. Oh. I thought there was something I forgot to do, and now I realize what it was. Let's quickly reload. I thought I'd investigated all the runestones. Maybe not. Maybe not. That said, how baller was Ivan Ooze in the... Oh god, I don't know if I remember Ivan Ooze. That might be one step too far for my memory dubs. Was he Ivan Ooze? It sounds like he probably spoke with a Russian accent and maybe had some sort of... Maybe the character concept was somehow inspired by the Cold War. Oh boy. Right, so. Where are we doing? Where are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? We're going back in here. I'm gonna try and do it right this time. The first Power Rangers movie? I don't know, Dubs. I don't know if I remember it. I was probably too busy playing Carrot in a Box. He was the gross purple guy with the flute. That sounds amazing. And memorable. But I don't remember Ivan Ooze, so I'm thinking maybe I didn't see the movie. Because the idea of a gross purple guy with a flute sounds like it would be something that would either scar me for life or just something that I would remember forever. And I don't. So I'm thinking maybe I didn't see the movie. Possibly. Could be the case. Could be the case. Right, so which quest was it that we failed as a result of going in there then? Let me check this whilst we... Vengeance of Sarkoris. No. Unsounded... Oh, there we go. Unsounded Alarm. That was it. Okay, so... The inspection is enough to raise suspicion that the runestone is fake. Alright, so what am I supposed to do with this information? Just go back to Gismarda? Guess? Go back to Gessam? Go back and talk to Gessam. That's what I'm going to do. Also, you're not allowed to shit gold in bushes anymore. That's Flanders' thing. I actually came up with a solution to that. I have a little poop bag that I poop in now. I have a little poop bag. It's not the same. However, I do maintain the fact that my poop now causes forests to grow from it. You can either piss a stream of liquid gold that you form up or nut out golden nuggets. Okay. The latter of the options sounds incredibly painful. I don't know if you've ever passed a kidney stone before, but my god, that's not a memory that I want to relive. Right. Gismara, please. What do you want with blind Gismara, stranger? Right, so I looked at the runestones. Why? There's no option to talk about them, though. Yeah, there's no option to... Okay, thank you for talking to me. Several, in fact. Well, then you can probably oh, in the process of passing one now. Well, then you can probably understand why the concept of nutting out a golden nugget. That I'm not going to go with that option. I think I'm going to stray away from that one. I think I'll go with the liquid gold concept. Maybe I could just, instead of a poop bag, it'll be a pee bag. You know? We'll strain out all of the badness and just the gold will be in the bag afterwards. It'll be a golden stream. Right, what the hell? So... Oh, shit. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I keep finding that there's a rumble in my desk whenever I place my hands on it, and it's annoying the hell out of me because I can hear it. This won't be a problem when I get the other desk moved in here. That sounds like one of those would you rather questions. You run around with a catheter in and you change out the bag, which forms into ingots. Ah, yes. You can have infinite gold, but it has to be pooped out as full gold bricks, yes or no? Oh my god. How big are the gold bricks? Like, are we talking like are we talking movie gold bricks, in which case they're like yay big? Or are we talking like real gold bricks, in which case they're more like that? Because I could definitely handle a real size gold brick. I think I could do it, you know. I think my rectum is built for pooping out gold bricks. I don't think I could deal with a movie sized gold bar though. So, there must be clues or hints as to what's really going on. So maybe I just need to explore around and talk with one particular NPC. Maybe a peasant. Can we talk to a peasant? Nope. We've explored the runestones. Because bricks aren't as big as they show on TV. Yeah, exactly. I've done bigger... wait, than this? I feel as though... me doing this on camera isn't a true representation of how big this actually is. Because, like... I'm large. My wingspan is pretty large. So, I feel like this is probably bigger than, like, the average person doing this. Like, what's that? That's probably... like 8-9 inches. We need a banana for scale. Shit, do I have a banana in here? Do I have anything for scale? I don't even have a mug for scale because my mugs are built to be bigger than a normal mug. God damn it. Pencil? Pencil for scale? But now I can't hold the pencil. Alright, let's say like that. So, how big is a pencil? Pencil for scale? Does that help? Does that clarify? I'd still take that deal. Shit out like 12 of those over a month. Yeah, you are. You really are. You really are set for a while. Realistically, the only issue is that there's nobody that's going to be able to actually make that happen. You know? Like, would we not? Wouldn't we all take that option if we could? Poop out gold bars. No, I sure would. Right, so we've spoke to you and you are no help whatsoever. Is this... No, this is more village. Okay. Oh my god. The babao, really? Really tending to the babao's wounds? Jesus. Okay, what if every single bowel movement was a gold brick then? A Kessler would you rather stream? Oh, that's easily done. That's easily done. If every bowel movement was a gold brick, you know what? Honestly, with my bowels being what they are, feels like every bowel movement is a gold brick anyways, guys. So I'll take that deal. I'll have every bowel movement be a gold brick. That sounds like an easy making money scheme. Get rich quick.
You can have as many gold bars as you want, as long as you shit them out.
Okay, fair. I'll do it. 200 gram bricks are roughly 7.3 ounces. Currently sitting at... So let's round that up. Let's go ahead and round that up. Or you know what? Let's round that down. No, let's round it up. Let's round it up and be generous. Let's say 2,000 US dollars. Right? So 2,000 times 7. Let's say that. $14,000. For one poop. $14,000 for one poop. Sounds pretty tempting. Sounds pretty damn tempting. Okay, so that's another runestone that we found. We've already found runestones and found that they're all fake. I just don't know. Oh, really? We had to just find every one of them and then talk to Gesmera? Oh, I thought finding one would be enough. Because we've already found like 3 or 4, right? Now, where's she at again? She's up here, I think. Oh no, that's not the right place. Jesus. There we go. At that point, I feel like you just pay someone else, pay someone to open your bumhole wider. So that's 20,350 Australian dollars. I feel like 14,000 US dollars is probably about 10,000 pounds, roughly, possibly. Maybe someone can check that out for me. I feel like it's something like that. I could be off by 1,000 or so either way. But I think it's about 10,000 pounds. Around there.
The runestones were broken and replaced with fakes.
So demons truly can roam here, and no one even suspected because we had faith in the stone's warning and in the Lady of the Sun's protection. The only thing we can do is go to Mahavok and demand answers. I want to believe that he has been deceived and will act on behalf of his clan when you show him your proof of the betrayal. And the destruction of the runestones is true betrayal of our clan. It is indeed a true betrayal of the clan. Wait. What's that? A copy of GTA or so? What? Wait, is Grand Theft Auto a really expensive game? £11,522 and 84 pence. Hey, one poop for that amount of money? I would do it. You'd never lower yourself to play GTA? I play GTA, or played GTA. I like the story. Online's garbage. Hot trash. Or at least it is now. But I did famously, or not so famously, reading chat again. I did play GTA. Sadly, I must depart. It's an in-office workday. I hope the rest of the stream goes gloriously. Vox, thank you so much for coming along, mate. I hope you've had a good time. I hope to catch you again soon. But yeah, I'm gonna be probably finishing up in like 2 hours, and then I'll probably be back on in like. I'm gonna be coming on again later tonight, aren't I? God, what time will I be on tonight? It's gonna be 8 PM, so it's 5.5 hours. Jeez, 5.5 hours, and then I'll be back on. It's crazy. So, continuing with what Vox was saying about leaving. Vox, keep on keeping on. Stay safe. Be happy. And goodbye for now. I hope to see you again soon, my friend. Isn't Australia famous for getting a really shit deal on the costs of video games? I thought it was just like video game ratings that they struggled with. Yes and no, it's more the microtransactions. Let me see. Andor says, okay, I am now off work and did a quick write-up, mostly copy-pasting from my MC, on the merc I'd like to commission.
Oh, wunderbar, Andor. Wunderbar.
Right. Let me see. So. Let me tab out for a hot sec. Oopsie daisy. So Andor, I don't believe you're a member of the Discord server. So if you go ahead and join the Discord, now with this in mind, you don't need to feel like you need to be really active in the Discord. You are more than entitled to lurk if you wish, but there is a Pathfinder section in the Discord, and if you post a portrait in there for the character, as well as the write-up for the character, then I will add them into the stream later on tonight if possible. Yeah. Shall I put a pic in the Discord? Yes, please! Oh, is the Discord link not working either? I swear to God, sometimes these commands work flawlessly, other times they just don't work at all. Here's what I'll do. Let me go ahead and just send an invite into the chat. Let me do that. Let me close that and close that. And then let me just do this. Boom. Yeah, for some reason, the commands that I set up for the stream, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. I don't know why. They should be totally 100% enabled. But yeah. Hello, Reed. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing very, very well. I lost the ability to talk for a second there. I hope you're doing very, very well, Reed. Most new games when launched, if you want just the standard game, all sit between $69.95 and $99.95, depending on the system or game maker. Wow, we were. EA and 2K charge more. Jeez. Okay, but like for example, Witcher 3 and Inquisition I got as day one release for $69 each. $69. How's the session been? I'm back, by the way. Nice to see ya. It's going pretty well. We're deciphering the, or should I say, we're solving the mystery of Wintersun, of the village of Wintersun, and what the hell's going on here. It's crazy. Demons are apparently friendly here. I don't know what's happening. £39. Oh, damn, that's good. That's good. £39. That's great. It's cheaper than what we pay, I think. Oh my god. Stop. This looks like a real D&D game, says Lawman. Lawman, it's pretty damn close. It uses the Pathfinder rule set, but it is pretty damn close. I would highly recommend for a proper D&D game. I mean, it's only in early access at the minute, so if you don't like buying early access games and testing them out before they release, don't touch it. But Baldur's Gate 3, very, very fun. Very, very fun. Obviously not fully released yet, though. Why can't I get rid of the bar at the bottom of the screen? What is going on? Maybe it was always there. Okay. And apparently chat just won't. Please. There we go. Right. We did get our very first Elven Ranger. It's amazing. It's amazing. And you can, yeah, and I see a can stand without the cane. Either way. So we need to go and talk to the chieftain and figure out if he's in on this plot with the demons or whatever's going on here, or if he's oblivious. Bear with me, guys. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Much better. Let me just make sure that's still going to show up correctly on stream. Yes, it is. Wunderbar. Back to the game now. Oh, and here we are. Did you hear Australia banned RimWorld? Really? They banned RimWorld? Why? How come? It seems like RimWorld is a much tamer game than a lot of the games that people can actually play over there, right? The Mighty Marvox. Yep, we've read this already. I failed, but I'm back. Or are they a half elf and therefore redeemable? No, they're a full elf. They are indeed a full elf.
Chief, we've brought the traitor. We caught the traitor and then we've brought them.
A tall female warrior drags a stumbling woman with empty eye sockets into the hall. Oh no, it's my ally, Gasmara!
We have several witnesses who say she was slandering the Lady of the Sun and her guests, and that she has even urged her neighbors to spy on them.
Hand me my axe.
Mahavok's voice is grim.
I have been very patient with you, Gasmara. You dare dishonor the Lady of the Sun, our happiness and protection. You didn't repent. You only nursed your malice in secret. I see now that taking your eyes was not enough. This time, I will take your hands.
Finian the talking weapon. What are you doing here, you blackguard? Raising your hand against innocence? You've earned the ancestors' wrath for sure. It's a bad thing to raise your fists against the clan elder, but I really want to smack you one. Oh wow, Finian. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's what we get for doing the quest, right? Boom. Stop. You're busy inflicting violence on the weak and powerless while someone has destroyed your runestones and replaced them with fakes. He's not lying. Our talismans have been destroyed and can no longer warn us about demons. The smashed pieces were hidden in the walls of our settlement, and replicas that have no magical properties were put in their place. My chief, open your eyes. Can't you see what's going on under your own roof? This is a serious accusation. Chief, permit us to investigate. We'll return shortly, and if this mad woman is lying, your punishment will be doubly justified. When Mahavok gives his nod of assent, the warrior strides out of the hall. You feel the weight of Mahavok's gaze on you.
You succeeded in luring my guards away, but it won't change anything. It's good you came. Saves me from chasing after you around all of Wintersun.
I was going to say Whiterun. Wrong game. Whiterun? No, we're not playing Skyrim.
Here in this hall is a place of power for me and my lady. I will kill you here and then go back with my people to Dresden and hand it over to its rightful masters. Warriors of Wintersun, attack!
Oh great. Mirror image. Wonderful. Is it mirror image or is it duplicates? Oh boy. You know what? Let me turn the game down a little tiny bit. Just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Just a little wee bit for me. Just so I can hear myself a wee bit better. There we go. That's much better now. Right, so the RimWorld the developer appealed and it's unbanned now, but they said it contained too much unacceptable content about things like drugs and sex. Huh. They didn't ban it, they stopped new purchases happening. Oh, right, okay, yeah. So they banned the sale of it. They didn't, yeah, I think that's what Selby meant, like they banned the sale of it. It was content rating issues with our standards commission. Yeah, apparently that comes up quite a lot with different video games, like the contents commission, or the standards commission, should I say, sorry. Apparently they ban quite a few things. Or at least ban the sale while they figure things out. It was refused classification in February, with the reason being the game's handling of matters of sex, drug misuse or addiction, crime, cruelty, violence or revolting or abhorrent phenomena, such as the way that they offend against the standards of morality, decency and propriety, general accepted by reasonable adults. Ah, jeez. They ended up just slapping an R18 plus rating on it. Fair dinkum. Fair dues. Right. Boom. Reynold, where you at? I need you to charge. Oh, there's a fucking dragon. Shit. What type of dragon is it? Is it supposed to be blue or white? I can't quite tell. Let me take a look. Chaotic evil. Oh, it doesn't say what type. It has resistance to fire, so that would make it white, right? I don't know. Okay, so instead of doing that, Reynold, inspire courage, please. Let me see here. Let's use Bone Shaker on Mahavok. Irel, please could you Earth Blast on Mahavok. You know what?
Attack.
Let's have, yeah, they'll take him. Yeah. And so, let's see how the Respect Flanders does. Let's see if Flanders can actually do some good boy damage now. I have less of a focus on... You know what? No. It's not that I have less of a focus on fire, it's that I don't have a focus on fire anymore because fire is not a good element to go with in Wrath of the Righteous, given the whole, you know, demons having resistance. It just wasn't working out. So, instead of going with a red dragon ancestor, I went with silver, I believe. So it's now cold damage that I focus on. I think I can cast this doing cold damage, right? Maybe? Possibly? There's a few spells that I know I can do. I see Burning Hands cold, yeah. Let me see. Let's go ahead and do a good old snowball on Mahavok. Better not let him hear about the 2x2 Empire or Kessler will get banned in Australia. God, how would they deal with that? Like, what would the protocol be? Oh shit, that was the dragon. This is why you need the bards, as they'll slice its fucking cockles with the long and shiny blades. Ah yes, 'twas they who fucked the dragon. Fuck a lie, sing fuck a loo. And if Reynold tries to fuck with them, well, Reynold will fuck you too. Please, Reynold, get in there.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
You will. You will resort to brute force. You will destroy it. Let's do it. On that. Go on. Okay, the healer's down. Oh my god. This got away from me. How is everyone else doing? How is the... Mahavok is still on full hit points. Okay, let's deal with the Calavicuses first, and then we'll take Mahavok. I thought maybe if we got Mahavok out the way... Oh, we charged in. This was dumb. This was dumb. Take the Clavicus out, please, guys. Flanders. I mean, Kessler. Your name's Kessler now. I'm going to keep calling the character Flanders. That's going to happen. Maybe Breath Weapon? You know what, Flanders? Get in there. Last ditch effort. Do something crazy, Flanders. Okay, you can't get in there because the body's in the way. Get in there, then.
I shall survive this ordeal.
Okay. Okay. Can we maybe do that? Come on, you must have a round left in you, Reynold, before you die. Not to sound pessimistic and all, but this fight might be a bit much to chew for a party of level 9s. Mahavok's still on full hit points. The dragon is on half hit points. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It might be that we're not ready. My god. It felt like the healer went down instantly. Probably because we just charged in. Let me see here. Kessler, get up and die. Andor, I think you might be right. I think you might be right. I think that might be a little bit much for level 9. Okay. Okay. Let's load the last save. Right, so what do I need to do? Like, what quests can I... This is the thing. I sort of wish that there was a recommended level on the journal, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if I'm just under-leveled for Act 3 or what. I feel like, I don't know why I would be under-leveled, because I've done, I think so far I've completed every quest the game's given me. This makes them look like shrimps. Wait, are you kidding me? Let me go ahead and, I think I just failed the check that I needed. I'm going to do the check correctly, and then we'll vamonos and go and find something to... Can you grind in this game, or do you just have to do things in the right order? I mean, I feel like grinding must be a possibility, right? But it's just, I don't really want to have to go off and just find random encounters to grind through. Like, is that a legitimate strategy that people have used successfully in the game? Hammond is not here. The wall of blades is only at half strength. That's a good point. Upgrade all the weapons and armors to the best possible. We have pretty good. I think we're kitted out pretty well, aren't we? Then again, we are using characters we haven't used in a while, but still, full plate +1. 24 AC. 22 AC on Chloe. 22 there. I feel like the weapons are all pretty good as well. Yeah, spear +2. I think +2 is like kind of the standard. Maybe we're like one behind in terms of the plus. In terms of the enchantment power. Do encounters even respawn? They don't usually in these kinds of games, right? Yeah, but there are random encounters that you can encounter, like that you can come across. I was at level 10 at the start of Act 3, so perhaps you are. Did you kill all the optional demons in the battle for Dresden? One of them was worth basically half a level. Yeah, I remember specifically that there was some sort of it was a demon that I'd never seen before, and I don't remember what the name of the demon is. It was like a fly. It was a humanoid, but it had like the head of a fly. And I was specifically told if you kill this enemy, it's going to give you like a ridiculous amount of XP. So yeah, we did kill like I think all of the demons. We cleared the entire city out before we went into the fort, or into the keep, should I say? So I don't know why we would be behind, because we did every other quest that was available. I'm fairly certain, bar the ones that weren't necessary to get through. Well, necessary until later in the game. The summoned one got locked behind a door that got jammed. Oh, right. Ah, I see. So no, maybe we didn't kill them all then. Flanders, question. Is the tower shield a one-handed or two-handed shield? I think tower shield is one-handed, right? Let me double check. Tower shield... I'm fairly certain it's just one-handed. Oh, that's the one you were thinking of? Well, in that case, yeah, I got locked behind a door. Right, okay. Well, in that case, maybe we need to go off and try... I don't know. Let me see. I mean, that's a passive quest that'll get us some XP. You know what? There's a couple of quests that I actually need to hand in. I bet handing in a couple of those quests would get us to the point where we probably are near enough to dinging if we don't ding just from handing them in. Oh, feels bad. However, you know what? Before I forget, let's go and actually take a look at that runestone. Please work this time. Please work. I got it the first time last time. I got it the first time. And now I'm going to struggle, aren't I? Now I'm going to have to do multiple reloads. And yes, I know I'm being a tryhard by reloading. But this is important to me, okay? This is important to me. These runestones are of vital importance to my game and my enjoyment of the game. I think. I'm not 100% certain. Come on. Right, let's try one more time. There we go. Wunderbar. Right, now we will leave. Although, interestingly enough, I didn't get the... I didn't get the pop-up for the quest, that part of the quest being completed. Strange. We can actually take that now, can't we? We can actually take that. Saying ding when you level was a big thing in WoW. Do other people use that as well? I mean, I do, but I think it is just as a result of playing WoW when I was younger. Like, I actually was laughing about that the other day because at the weekend I played a little bit of... Oh, jeez. At the weekend I played a little bit of Stardew Valley with Betty. Like, I modded the game for her. And put the mods on my machine as well, obviously. And so we played some of that, and I leveled up in one of the skills in Stardew, and I was like, oh yeah, shit, I just dinged in such and such, and now I've unlocked this. And she was like, what do you mean you dinged? And I just burst out laughing because I was like, oh geez, that comes from WoW. That's just like a WoW thing, I suppose. And now I'm using it in Stardew Valley. That feels weird. Okay, so apparently the game actually locks the harder areas behind Crusade stuff, but since the Crusade isn't particularly hard, it's fairly easy to access anyway. So if you want a hint on what route the game suggests, go to the parts that have no/easier Crusade forts blocking the route. Well, that's got a 6, but that was really easy. Like the 6 that we did there was really easy. So something's telling me that because Crusade mode is basically just something I cannot be bothered with, so it's on one of the easier difficulties, that kind of indicates to me that maybe we just want to be over here with the baby stuff. But I mean, have we not done all of Conundrum Unsolved? Primitive Altar? I think some of these were just companion quests, right? Ah, well, we'll go hand these quests in. We'll see what happens. They leveled up a lot. Wait, what's that? What's that, Frey? Also, Frey, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you're doing well. You spotted a traveling merchant. No, I don't want to trade. I want to go and hand my quests in. They leveled up a lot. Let me tab out. Oh God. Citadel, I think. Let me tab out of the game and open this YouTube video, and hopefully it won't be something that's going to get... Yep, it is. Yep, I'm not playing that. As soon as I saw the title, I was like, nope, that's going to lead to a DMCA strike. I remember people getting funny about ding in our WoW guild because people would type ding in guild chat whenever they leveled, and people would reply grats. It became like this zombified auto response, and people started to rebel against it. I feel like that was a staple, was it not? Like grats, like that spread to more MMOs than WoW. That wasn't just like a WoW thing, but like it definitely originated in WoW, right? Just got home from working out. I'm sweaty. Oh no, you need to shower. You need to shower, or just do what some people do, which is to clean themselves as a cat cleans itself and just lick every inch of your body. Apparently that works. They only say ding. Oh shit! You mean in oh okay. I get it now. I get it now. I get the reference. It's Spaceballs. It's Spaceballs, which is something I cannot play on stream. Oh, who are you? A Kelid in a worn travel robe with a deep hood offers you a respectful bow. His voice is quiet and emotionless. Greetings, Commander. To be granted an audience with a figure of such importance is a great honor. Your victories have impressed and inspired me, which is why I wish to do my part in the Crusaders' struggle. Who are you, and could you please speak up? The visitor's quiet words sound like a rustling of pages, dry and impersonal. My name is Valg. I am a Kelid. My lineage dates back to the Sarkorian clans, and bonds of kinship have always been sacred to my family. When the world wound open, my ancestors fled Sarkoris, but they did not forget their homeland. Even before the Crusades began, my great-great-grandfather marched in defense of our people. He perished, as they all did. My great-great-grandfather and his eldest sons joined the First Crusade. My grandfather joined the Second. Our family's warriors have fought in every crusade, and that is why our bloodline is now extinct. They say this crusade will be the last, and so I have come, alone, for there is no one else. Alas, I am no warrior, but I still wish to be of use to you. Oh boy, how do you plan to help me? Fraser says, I will shower. I gotta go in 1 hour, 15 minutes since I'm eating at the parents' tonight. Ooh, a delicious home-cooked meal for Fraser. I'd literally say grats to the NPCs getting levels in Inquisition without realizing, then caught myself doing it and was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Even when people have birthdays on Facebook, I often read grats with ding. For some reason that reminds me of one time when I audibly said thanks when I got money from an ATM. No one heard me, but I was still very embarrassed. I mean, I talk to inanimate objects sometimes. I talk to pets, but that's normal, right? But I do talk to inanimate objects at times. It's normally when I'm annoyed with them. You know, like if something doesn't work. Oh, of course you would fucking choose to not work right now, wouldn't you, you bastard? Something like that. For 23 years, I have been gathering documents on Sarkoris. They contain numerous mentions of the history of the Blackwater clan. This clan was beset by demons, as its members had dedicated themselves to creating a powerful weapon against the world wound. The clan needed more time, but no support came from their neighbours, and so the Blackwaters were destroyed. Ding dang dam. Ding dang dam. You're okay until they start answering back. It's a reward for quest complete on pressing the right keys on the ATM. That's as good as giving someone a good "how about you" when they haven't asked how you're doing after you say hi. The worst is when oh god, there are multiple memes on the internet about this, but like when you get, and I have done this, it's so relatable. When, like, I don't know, you maybe you're sleep deprived, maybe you're just not feeling socially aware in the moment, maybe you're just feeling a bit flustered and a bit like out of it. But when a waiter or, you know, waitress or whatever gives you your food at a restaurant and they say, "Enjoy your meal," and you say, "You too," and then they walk away, and you just have to leave. You just have to leave your meal on the table and leave. And, you know, you can go and cry in the toilet for a little bit if you want to. Go cry in the bathroom. But then you have to leave without eating your meal because there's just no coming back from that. Talking to my uncle's Alexa was weird. You have to command her to do things. I wasn't comfortable with the level of impoliteness. Well, I mean, it could be much worse. You know, it could be that you're like, "Alexa, fart for me." Apparently that's a thing. "I have recognized that you are whispering to me. From now on, I will only talk to you in whispers. Is that okay?" "Oh yeah, Alexa. Talk to me in whispers." "Okay, from now on, I will talk to you in whispers." "Okay, Alexa, fart for me." "Okay, here goes." You guys seen that video? If you haven't, boy oh boy, you're in for a treat. Okay, so what kind of weapon was the Blackwater clan working on? My thoughts on this matter are pure speculation. Perhaps it was a blade that could cut down even a demon lord, or an artifact that could call upon the endless host of spirits, or a circlet that would reverse the flow of time or erase the planar invaders from reality. The Blackwater clan operated in secrecy to protect their work from spies, unfortunately an ever-present concern, and to avoid drawing the demon's attention before the time was right. Ding dang damn, Blackwater has been revealed. I'm not going to tell him he has an odd way of speaking, that seems impolite. Thank you, I'll put this information to good use. He bows deeply. It pleases me to be of use to you. Oh shit, everyone wants to speak to Kessler today. Commander! And Evie greets you with a slight nod. I have some information for you, though what I found out is mostly innocent. It might be a cause for concern. Concern? What do you mean? It's about the well-being of one of your companions. Oh no, tell me. It's not Arushale, is it? Arushale's Bay. We've decided this. Arushale, the demon, is going to be Bay. Soldiers have been gathering in the graveyard to play cards. That's a weird place to play cards. We usually turn a blind eye to such things, though it's against regulations. We let them enjoy themselves as long as they don't cause too much trouble, and they usually that's the case. I wish I could summon food like mages in WoW instead of having to cook it myself. That would be beautiful. That would be wonderful. The power move is to set the wake up word to you, bitch. I got enough trouble with the voices in my head sounding like the characters after I cracked 50 hours of playthrough in 3 days. I've been saying lately that I've really been wanting to, I've really been craving a Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough. I just need to find the time to do it. I once did that in a restaurant and my family never let it die. Oh, Nicaea. Oh no. You poor thing. Oh, jeez. That one joke that lives on for eternity because of your family. The only thing I said to Alexa was, "Alexa, are you spying on me?" And it responded by reading out Amazon's privacy policy. Beautiful. My friend turns their Alexa off when I come over because I rage at them and they pause the wrong thing or don't do what I say. Sent us a link to anger management classes one time. I've never had Alexa tell me about anger management, but she does refuse to understand anything I say. But that's the same with most AIs, because the fact of the matter is, my accent is a fucking monstrosity. It really is. Especially when I slip into like especially when I slip into my natural accent rather than using my on-stream accent, which is somewhat more refined and understandable for people around the world. If I was just talking in my casual accent, which I don't even know if I can slip into just like off the cuff. Like, I think I did it one time on stream, and I think Selby said, "Wow, you went really northern then." I think it happened last week. He's not changing the voices of different characters today. Are we supposed to riot? I think after last night, God took his power away. Oh, God. They found my casino/brothel. I actually leveled down instead of leveling up. I do wonder when you can get charged with inanimate verbal assault. Maybe if we give AIs, like, human rights, maybe that's when that law comes into play. I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. But recently, my people have noticed sausage among them, and the gambling seems to be having an unhealthy effect on him. As you know, I usually keep my nose out of other people's private affairs. With all these spies and cultists, I have too much on my plate as it is, but this time it's about someone you trust with your life, so maybe you should do something about it. This isn't an official report, just a tip-off from a friend. Thank you for the information. You're welcome. Okay. Is that... Are we done? No, we're not done. Why do... I know I'm the Knight Commander, but sometimes I just want to go off an adventure. I just want to hand my quests in and level up. Darren looks around as if not exactly sure what he's doing here. Ah, Commander, how is our crusade doing? Our crusade? You weren't exactly thrilled to join the Crusaders. Of course I wasn't thrilled, but in unfavourable circumstances. A man cannot allow himself to wallow in gloom and despondency. What a man can do is look on the bright side of the whole situation and change his circumstances as much as possible. I, for instance, am certain that I'd be able to throw a rip-roaring party even in the crater of an erupting volcano with my hands tied behind my back. Okay, so what brings you to me? Oh, it's just a trifling thing. I wish to make a donation to the Crusade cause. It seemed a smart decision to me, because what's good for the Crusade is now tightly intertwined with what's good for yours truly. I did have to give the revenue from my estates a good shake-up and send a few couriers scurrying about, but in the end I managed to acquire a couple of decent items. All in all, here's my donation to the Crusade and its commander. You must try them out for yourself. I offer these gifts from the bottom of my heart. Wand of Pox Pustules. Wand of Ray of Sickening. I feel like there's a message behind that. Thank you, these will come in handy. You finally proved useful at least. Yeah, I can sense your own agenda in your choice of gifts. Clever. Of course. Darren smirks slightly. I thought of you while selecting these gifts, and now I must beg your forgiveness and bid you farewell. I still have plans to order and send a package of special gifts to my dearest cousin. Fucking hate Darren. Early sunset? Otherworldly is the word that describes the stranger's face best. Everything about him indicates that he's arrived from another plane. He bows before you with grace and dignity. Oh god, what would a... Is this a... Oh, so he's from Elysium, so he's an Azata. What would an Azata talk like, guys? Give me some ideas. How do Azata speak? Are they very noble? Do they talk... Like, how do they talk? If you can, the amount of verbal tirades and talking down I've given AIs, I'll never be getting out. Oh, if you count the amount of verbal tirades and talking down I've given to AIs, I'll never be getting out. Whilst I say it as a jest, I feel like we're heading in that kind of direction way too fast. Yeah, it might come sooner than we were wanting, or than we were expecting. I know I'm certainly not wanting it. And well, I've totally never had to replace one at home before my dad's got back from a holiday because... Oh my god. Wait, Fraser says like Douglas... Another one like Douglas Reinholm? Probably communicate via rap songs. How do I rap what he's saying? So that's what you look like, troublemaker. The whole plane of Elysium wants... No, I can't do it to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and that's like the one rap song I know.
So I think we're probably going to go with Douglas Rainholm. So that's what you look like, troublemaker. The whole plane of Elysium seems to be talking about you. Your power resounds through space like a bell. I hurried to the call so I could advise you and help you avoid any missteps.
Also, if you guys have watched Enchanted, the guy that does Douglas Rainholm voices the pig in Enchanted. So maybe you'll recognize that voice from that as well. Or is it Disenchanted? I think it's called Disenchanted, isn't it? On Netflix. Made by the guy, or made by the team that made The Simpsons. And obviously Matt Groening, or Groening, whatever, as well.
Brian Blessed? Gordon's alive?
Okay, we'll do Brian Blessed then. You know, another streamer I watch sometimes has a channel point redemption which makes him try a certain voice or accent. I don't think I could do accents because I would just offend the majority of the world with my terrible accent attempts. I'd probably do voices.
Boring.
Yawns, Avu. Oh god, Sean, right, okay. So am I doing votes in chat, guys. Douglas Rainholm is A. Brian Blessed is B. Sean Connery would be C. Sean Connery from Dragonheart for the dragon. 17 no's and 1 yes. It still means yes. Or I could of course do Brian Blessed.
Gordon's alive?
Which is actually quite similar to Douglas Rainholm. It's just Douglas Rainholm doesn't yell things as much. I think I'm going to throw it out there and maybe do a little bit of... I think I've done Sean Connery for someone before. Oh, Sean Connery for Avu? Oh, for the dragon. Oh, but I like the high Cockney voice for Avu.
Wisdom is often tiresome. A mortal cannot be expected to wield supernatural power without guidance, Gordon. So you would do well to take advice from an actual supernatural being. Kessler, you may call me Early Sunset. I hope to become your most trusted advisor in all matters, great or small.
Boy, that voice is going to kill my throat pretty soon. A high-pitched Connery. 17 no's and 1 yes. Still means yes. So you're a real... I want to talk to this guy as little as I can, if that's the voice I'm going to have to do. Might be an interesting thing to put on the Wheel of Fuckery. Must talk in a certain voice until the next roll. Oh my god. Right, okay. Glad to meet you, Early Sunset.
The pleasure is mine. I'll take up no more of your time. If you wish to talk, I'll be nearby. It will take me some time and observation of you to ascertain how exactly your power manifests itself, and how you must wield it to stop spiraling out of control. Once I have something useful to tell you, I will inform you without delay.
Well, you see a Kelid, around 50 years old. I am just getting bombarded with, well, this guy's wearing a bowler hat or something, or is it a fisherman's hat? I'm getting bombarded with, like, people coming to see me. Didn't a spiritual Google employee recently get suspended after becoming convinced Google's chatbot was conscious and breaking confidentiality, going to the press and demanding it had recognized rights? What? That was so wild that it just gave me a hiccup at the end of reading it. That guy is just nuts. I agree wholeheartedly. That guy is just cray-cray. Also, I low-key love that when thinking Brian Blessed to get into his voice, we go for Gordon's Alive. Of course I go for Gordon's Alive. It's either going to be
Gordon's Alive?
Or, what's the other one? It would be Fly My Beauties, but to do Fly My Beauties, I would have to yell that at such a ridiculous volume that I would probably blow out the mic, blow out my preamp, and deafen my neighbors. So we're not going to do Fly My Beauties. Google responded that he's an idiot, and it's clearly a bot. You see a Kelid, around 50 years old, dressed in a doublet that looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it's worn and patched. A scabbardless sword hangs on his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flushed, swollen face, spongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of stale alcohol on his breath. Wow, I can smell the alcohol from that far away. That's kind of crazy. Oh god, of course I know what voice this guy would have. He's going to be everyone's favorite alcoholic.
So, Morty, you're the commander, huh? It's a cozy little place you've got for yourself here. All these walls, polished furniture, solid, commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this.
A medal? You're too kind. Faberdeen?
Don't mention it, Morty. I'm a generous soul, but I'm also fair. I dish out medals, you know, and I punish as I please. Who am I? Not just your average citizen, Morty.
The man groans. The fact of the matter is, unless I said Morty at the end of everything I said there, you wouldn't know that it was supposed to be Rick Sanchez, because can't do Rick today. My throat's dying, guys. The man groans as he straightens up, affecting a proud, noble bearing, insofar as his decrepitude allows.
You'll be pleased to know that I am Fabadine Quantissimus Hierophantel, rightful heir to the throne of Iz and all of Sarkorius.
Everyone knows that no king has ever ruled over all Sarkorius, and there is no throne in Iz.
How would you know? Have you been to Iz? I'm not doing Rick anymore. This is just some sort of creation of my own reckoning. Have you seen it with your own eyes? You haven't seen it, man. You don't know what it's like. Maybe there was one. My pops used to tell me about the throne in the palace. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all manner of crusty things. Oh boy, that sounded dirty. Rubies and boobies. Rubies and boobos. Couldn't take your eyes off it. That's what kind of throne it was, and it's all mine. Mine by right.
Can you prove your claim to the throne?
Of course, we aren't just swindlers. We're expert swindlers. We have all the evidence here, look.
He takes the rusty sword from his belt and shows you the hilt, which features a nearly worn-off golden crest. The grinning animal it depicts most closely resembles a shabby possum.
Here, the royal Smilodon is the ancient symbol of the rulers of Sarkorius. I've also got a wart on my chest, and genital herpes, in the shape of a crown. Of course, I'm the heir to the throne. And for those who don't believe me, well, they can get lost. That's what I say. Let them go to Pelur's Fall, where all the kings of Sarkorius are buried. There, my entire family tree has been written in stone. Go and read for yourselves.
Rick is basically Watto with more drinking.
Little Annie! Little Annie!
Ah, jeez.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Oh, this is why I have a sore throat so often. Next one sounds like Baldric. Oh, Baldric's pretty easy. I mean, I definitely couldn't do a Baldric impression, but I can do the sort of accent that he has. Just walk through Blackadder voices. Oh, Fraser, you're a lifesaver. Let me see. Pelur's Fall, what's that? Great. Wonderful drink. Much success. My throat now feels just that tiny little bit less destroyed.
Are you deaf or what? You should drink a pine needle infusion. It'll do wonders for your ears and your eyes too. I'm telling you, all the dead Sarkorian kings are in the ground there. And mausoleums, tomb burials, and those whatchamacallits, obelisks, that's right. And it's all written there about my ancestors and about me too. Just go look. And everything will make sense. By every law of the land, I'm king.
Oh, jeez, what do you think? You know what? I see. Soldiers, throw this imposter out of here.
Hey, what? How could you? Some commander you are.
Yeah, no, I don't got time for you. You're killing my voice as well. That's not appreciated. Oh, boy. Travelor Moonsilver. What a guy. What a guy. Okay. So, forming a diplomatic council. We did it. Done. Forming a military council. We did it. It's done. Forming a logistic council. Donezo. However, is there not another council that we need to form? Maybe? Studying the Sword of Valor. The Fate of Soulshare, the Fate of the... Okay. Helping those in need. Bell of Mercy. Ooh, okay. Dresden was built long ago, and compared to modern fortifications, its construction is hopelessly obsolete. The officers wish to rebuild the fortress and are arguing over what should be done first, to reinforce the defences or to expand the streets to make quartermasters' job easier and expedite supply deliveries. Can you talk like Descartes Kane? Who's Descartes Kane? Also witches. Who's Descartes Kane? Let me Google. Google is my friend right now. Descartes Kane. Healer from the Diablo universe. Oh, I said this last stream. I don't think I've ever actually played Diablo. How does he speak? Describe his voice. He's an old man, right? So I
immediately assume he's going to talk something like this.
But maybe not. Could be massively incorrect. So, I mean, expanding the streets, kind of sounds like, you know, can I click on that? Yep. So widening the streets, I mean, it's gonna, yeah, so it's gonna give you logistics experience. Okay. I kind of feel like the defenses are the most important part of it. But what's, ooh, architects from, ooh, boy, that who are the Order of the Nail again? I forgot. Oh, Hell Knights. Nah. And not that one either. I think we're going to reinforce the defenses, you know, because I feel as though that's what I would want to do. That's 400 XP for the military. That one's 1,000 for logistics. I don't know, guys. I like, reinforcing the defenses makes sense to me, but let's expand the streets. Let's do it. By expanding the streets, the Dresden garrison will make it easier for the quartermasters to do their job. A well-supplied army is a happy army, right? That makes sense, I think. Oh my god. I just realized, holy shit. Google's been listening to everything I say and has been thinking that I've been talking to it for like the past 10 minutes, I think. Oh, jeez. Bell of Mercy. A holy relic of Desna has been found in the ruins of the fortress near Green Gates, or near the Green Gates, sorry. The chime of the bell, ringing out once more after many years of silence, will fill mortal souls with faith and hope for victory, but extracting the holy relic from the ruins and taking it to Dresden will require the combined efforts of an entire unit. 100%, yes. Boom. Sounds great. Strengthening diplomatic... Oh. Yes, do that. Do that. Let's get the councils leveled up. I believe that's what that means. Okay. So that's that done. Exit out of here. Yeah, Diablo is one of those franchises that I never really tried. I believe they have like I think there's some sort of like starters pass where you can play the game for free for the first however many levels. I think that's Diablo. Is it Diablo 3? I think. And so myself and Betty were kind of thinking about trying it out, seeing how it goes, but maybe not. That was a while ago that we mentioned that, and we haven't done it yet. You don't play Diablo; it's evil. Yeah, I know we spoke about that the other day on stream. Look who it is! Hi! Have you figured out how the demons have been sneaking up on us? Ooh, okay. No dice. Our scouts crawled all over the area. Down every hole. Nothing. The grey road was completely empty. And then, bam! A whole army popped up like a jack-in-the-box. How did they do it? My only lead is a few scouts who didn't come back from the gorges to the southwest. But we found no sign of secret paths or underground passageways, and definitely no route we can use to quietly move a large force through, but I feel it in my gut there's some evil scum out there. We just have to look harder. Of course I could send out more scouts, but they might just disappear like the first ones. Why don't you go out there yourself and find out what's what? Wow, okay. So, That sounds like a really terrible idea. Sounds like a really yeah, we've already addressed the whole fuck Blizzard thing. I think I covered that. I think I ranted about that for a good, what was it, like an hour the other day whilst doing D&D, the D&D stream. I think I spent like maybe 45 minutes to an hour ranting about everything from, well, everything about the Blizzard scandal, but then obviously we talked about like Mike Morhaime, and there's actually a clip up on the YouTube channel. I went ahead and clipped it and popped it up on YouTube for those of you who want to know my take on it. Of course, Fraser was very helpful and sent over a couple of links for me to have a look at as well while I was ranting. Fuck 85% of the devs. I just started to play Diablo 3 yesterday because I was bored. That even reminds me of the real money auction house they had when they originally released. Wait, they had a real money auction house? That seems kind of... yikes. They're throwing around that Diablo Immortal would cost around $500,000 to max out a character. Oh my fucking god. Did you see... I actually, speaking of... What's Asmon's... he has it with a group of people. They run like a is it like a podcast talk show sort of thing? Is it called like Allcast or something like that, or Allcastcraft, Allcraft? I don't know. But either way, they had Josh Strife on it, and they were going through how much each of them had spent on the game so far, and I think his name's Steve. He was like, yeah, I feel really terrible. Like, they each went through, and one guy was like, oh, I spent like 14,000 Australian dollars on it. So like, that's not as much obviously in American dollars. And then this Steve guy was like, oh, I feel terrible because I've spent 22,000, I think it was, American dollars on the game so far. And then they got to Josh Strife and they were like, Josh, what about you? How much have you spent, man? And he just goes, nothing. I've spent nothing on it. It was so fucking funny. Because the dude that was like, whoever the guy was that said like, oh, I spent 22,000, he was basically crying at that point. Oh, jeez. Really got me. Really got me. Selby, was it you that recommended, you said like, I think it was last week, you said, oh, you should do reactions to Asmon's reactions. React to the reactions. Ah, geez, what a reactception that would be. Oh, Allcraft? Is it Allcraft? The most chaddest move ever. Never have I seen such chadness. Josh Strife is indeed a massive chad. I think all of us wish that we had a little bit of Josh Strife inside us. No regrets. I said what I said. Stop being childish, guys. Get on with it. Come on, stop being childish. I don't know. It's hard to have sympathy for someone dropping 22k into a shitty mobile game. Yeah, I know. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why people are actually... They have too much money. I think that's what it is. They have too much money. On one of his recent videos, there was a clip from a guy who said, gonna drop another 5k, don't tell my wife. Fuck. How many picks in Recitia has Kessler earned so far, Selby? I've earned quite a lot in Recitia. I did good. No, I've earned more than a couple hundred. I've earned thousands. Guys, I've earned like probably 10,000 and then I spent like 6,000. Maybe more. Maybe I spent, oh no, maybe just under 6,000. I probably spent like 5,000. Maybe 6,000. I've earned so much. You're not being fair. This isn't fair. I refuse to accept the terms of this conversation, and I am instead going to read what Nevi is saying. Nevi punches a fist into a palm. Ooh! Nevi is such a chad. You know, I'd like to give that rat Neuro a good shake. How long was she serving the demons, I wonder? I bet good silver if I turned her upside down and shook her as hard as I could, something interesting would fall out, not just lice. Did you find out anything about where Minago is now? Shakes her head sharply. God, Nevi is struggling to find any good info, right? Nope. 0. Zilch. A whole lot of nothing. The scum melted into thin air. Soldiers saw her jump out the window, run through the square in front of the citadel, and then suddenly disappear in front of the citadel? Fair enough. Maybe invisibility. We haven't heard anything from her since, and I don't like it. I'm telling you, this is bad. First of all, her kind don't just give up. If we can't see her, it means she's setting a trap for us somewhere we won't expect. I mean, it would be great if the demon lords just gobbled her up and all her failures, but I think that's too much to hope for. Okay, what if they are still in the city? I know it's highly unlikely, but what if they're still in the city? That's not the worst part. We have a more interesting question, you know. I wonder how she teleported from the city. Maybe she's still here. Maybe they're all still here. Maybe they're inside the walls. Could be possible, right? Could be possible. Andor says, right, I gotta peace out. Need to run some last minute prep for Curse of Strahd. So, hype! Andor, I hope you have a wonderful time hosting it. I hope it's a good session. Let me know how it goes next time you're online. But yeah, until next time, Andor, keep on keeping on, stay safe, be happy, and goodbye for now. Shit, spy master ever. Bring in Leliana. Wait, just wait till he finds out his bread went stale. I sold the bread! The bread is sold! He was basically trying to... You guys are not being fair. I was doing such a good job in that terrible game. I was doing so well. I was learning. I did so good. Why can't you see it? I just want you to be proud of me. I just want you to be proud of me, guys. That's all I wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. Back to the game. Okay, I think we're done. Alright, you watch yourself now. I will watch myself. I have the capture window. Oh wait, the capture window is not open. Never mind, I will not be watching myself. Irabeth, I have something for you. Give solemn hour to Irabeth. I found your father's sword. Take it and don't lose it again. Praise Iomedae. Irabeth takes the sword as if it were a living creature and sheaves it in the scabbard. I don't know what to say. I'm forever indebted to you. I never thought I'd get my sword back. 700 XP. That is absolutely nothing, basically, compared to what we need to level up, but fair enough. However, we did get, wow, 50,000 gold coins. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of gold. That's like a whole character, and we don't even need to... Wow. Please allow me to reward you, and please, no objections. I can never replace this sword. I shall never part with it again, I swear. Okay, we need to talk about what happened during the attack on Dresden. Irabeth nods curtly. Yes, I was shamefully faint-hearted. Praise Iomedae, it didn't affect the course of the battle. Still, my behaviour was unworthy of knight, and even less so of a commander. Under the circumstances, leaving my position would be tantamount to desertion. Still, as your advisor, I strongly recommend you release me from my position as head of the order, strip me of my knighthood, and send me to serve in the condemned. Few deserve their titles more than you. Don't blame yourself. Under the circumstances, you did everything possible and more besides. Thank you, Commander. The gratitude in Irabeth's voice is sincere. A spark of enthusiasm appears in her eyes, which have grown dull over recent weeks. The half-orc salutes you sharply. For a moment, you once again see the Irabeth who was ready to protect the defender's heart to her dying breath. Thank you for still trusting me, more than anyone else does in this crusade, even more than I trust myself. Despite your words, Irabeth obviously still feels unworthy of a commander's rank. Changing her mind will require more than platitudes. Perhaps you can bolster her by appointing her to a position where she can work more closely with rank-and-file soldiers, those whose faith in their commander remains undimmed.
XP is XP, damn it!
XP is XP. It's just we have a long way to go before level 10, I think. I think we've got like 9,000 to go. I'm going to go shower. I can't be asked... I can't be asked, but my massage therapist must not come back otherwise. Wait, what? What? I'm confused. I can't be asked, but my massage therapist must not come back otherwise. Wait, so you need a shower, otherwise your massage therapist will not come back? Just stop rolling in mud and you'll be fine. Good advice. Oh. We can now do that. Great. Well, I mean, we can't do it right now because we have... I think they're already doing shit, aren't they? They're already doing all the things. I can't make them do other things. Okay. Let me see here. Let me just tab up for the game for a hot sec. Yep, I'm still on camera. That's okay. My head is not tipping out of the frame. That is beautiful. Ding dang dong. Ding dang dong. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh no. Oh no! There we are. You know, I don't think I've actually slept in my chambers yet. I do need to get loads of, or rid of loads of shit that I have in my inventory, I think, maybe. Maybe I get rid of all this. Or maybe I just forever travel it around with a full inventory, overloaded by, oh, yep. Yeah, I think we get rid of some stuff. Or maybe I just go sell some stuff, you know? That's probably a better idea. I should stop hoarding things. I should sell things. Remember that time when I was in camp and I decided to sell junk from my inventory, and I think I made like 30,000 gold just from selling junk? Because I never clear my inventory. Maybe I should do that. Wait, where's the closest thing to the, maybe the streets? Closest to the quartermaster and the traders? Oh. I popped. Oh, I popped again. I think I'm broken, guys. I think I'm broken. Why is it not loading? Pathfinder? Pathfinder, why are you not loading? There's no loading screen. Why is there no loading screen? Oh, apparently we don't need a loading screen. Apparently it's just going to put me right out here. I thought it was putting me on the streets. This looks more like the fortress. I thought I just heard a little Jawa talking somewhere. Like a little Wootini. Trade for better gear. Trade value is always higher. Can we actually do a straight trade in the game? I don't think we can, you know. I don't think we can. I wish that was an option. Maybe it is. Exotic weapons provide... Oh. You know, I know I said Anevia was a real Chad, but she has kind of proved herself to be kind of useless right now. The real Chad of the Crusade is Wilsa fucking Garms. We love Wilsa. We stan Wilsa. The bearded quartermaster gives you a friendly nod. What can I do for you? Are you going to manage the fortress now? No way, Commander. Not in a million years. I can manage an expedition just fine, but running a fortress is a different kettle of fish. That's enough work to make a man's head explode. Which is why they sent us an expert from Nerosian. Her name is Dorgalinda Stranglehold, and I've seen how she handles things. She strangles. She knows what she's about. That one, I owe my dear bless her. She'll be managing the fortress, and I'll keep taking care of the soldiers, just like I've been doing. Okay, well, Wilsa, show me what you've got. If you have the gold spare, Perrin would appreciate getting the Holy Fauchard. Let's do it. Let me do that right now, actually. I think we've got like 50,000 gold that we've just been given, so I think we can probably, let me see, Holy Fauchard. Holy Fauchard. There's a cold iron one. Cold iron Fauchard. Fauchard plus free. Mighty Blow of Good. Is it literally titled Holy Fauchard? Or is it like Mighty Blow of Good or something like that? AFK, shower power. Fraser, I hope your shower is just so fucking... I hope the stream in that shower is so fucking strong and it feels as though you are just being cleaned in the most wonderful way possible. And I hope that when you get out of the shower, there's a butler waiting for you named Kenneth, and he hands you a towel, and you don't have to get out of the shower and feel cold. You can just get out and instantly be handed a towel. I think it's the of good. 61,000. Oh, geez, maybe not. Maybe not. We don't have that much. Yeah, I mean, we'd have 6,000 left. Maybe I get a plus free one. Let's get a plus free one. Is there anything else I need for other people here? Anything else for other people? It will be as you say. Well, I mean, I can't claim to be a what's it called? What's it called when you predict the future? A mentalist, is that it? I don't know. Let me see. Is Perrin got good in his alignment? Actually, I think, is Perrin not neutral? Let me check. Give me one sec. Is Perrin not chaotic neutral or something like that? I think he might be chaotic neutral, you know. Boom. Yeah, he's chaotic neutral. Yeah. Is there an exotic armorer? That's a good question. So we have exotic weapons. They don't do exotic armor. Do we have an exotic armorer? I mean, I assume there's not really exotic armor in the game, right? The exotic armor is kind of just, I suppose, the rare bits of armor that you loot from high-level enemies and bosses. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that one would actually benefit him, would it? +2 evil outsider bane if the wielder of this weapon has a good alignment. Yeah, no, never mind. Let's go with the faux shard +3 then. I don't think there's anything else we need. I can't remember. I think Glade maybe uses dueling swords. In fact, I'm fairly certain that she does. But I'll have to check. Show me what you have. In fact, we can check right away, can't we? Glade has new. Yeah, there we go. So I believe those are. Yeah, they are dueling swords. I should upgrade the loadout for most of these guys. There's a few of them that don't have quite what we want. Flowing scales. +2 scale mail gives the attacks against its wearer a 10% chance of miss due to concealment. Ooh, that sounds like the sort of thing that might be quite good on... Oh, never mind. Can't equip medium armor on Arya. I'm sure we could equip this on someone. Maybe flowing scales on. Can I not just see what it looks like first? Like what it does to the stats? Am I allowed to preview the stat increase? Maybe not. I mean, it's definitely going to be better. I just don't know how much better. I mean, I suppose I can really work it out just by going in now. We'll equip it on someone. I don't know if we'll equip it on Shimatsu, but we're also going to get rid of all of the base level armor because we need better. We need better. They deserve better, okay, guys? We need a longbow, and I don't know why Shimatsu has been given a cold iron war axe and a light shield when... oh, no, never mind. They do have the elven blade. So we can get rid of that. Shimatsu! I would like to get Shimazu a better longbow. I think a better longbow would be appreciated, right? Composite longbow +1. Is it just +1? Can we get higher now? Yes, we can. We're into +2. Composite longbow +2. Can we go to +3? No, no +3. Okay, +2 it is. +2 it is. Oh, that's the wrong side. Of course it is. Let's get rid of that. And we'll keep that. Chainmail or half plate would be nice. So I think this is flowing scales. What type of armor is this? It's scale mail, so it's not chainmail, it's scale mail. Maybe we won't put it on Shimatsu, but I'm gonna get it anyway because I know someone will take it. Right, so let's take a look at the armor and let's see what we could get for Shimazu. So there is +1 chainmail. Do we have +2? We do have +2. There's Mithril Chain Shot. Mithril Chainmail. That's only +1 though. That's only +1. Can we not sort it by name? That might be easier. So chainmail +1, chain shot +1. Mithril chain shot +3. Wow, you are. Mithril chainmail. So that's armor class of 6. That's armor class of 7. Can Trav rock mediums? I think Trav is. I think we maybe took up medium. I think we might have taken medium armor proficiency. As for Trav, I'll take a look at Trav in 1 sec. When you get around to respecking parent, if you haven't already, I think I did respec parent, but maybe I didn't. Chaotic good. If I haven't respec parent, maybe I did and missed the alignment. I'll take a look at it after the stream, and I'll try and get him respec for tonight, because I need to do the same. I know I need to do the same with Matrim. I haven't used Matrim in a while, and I know I haven't respec Matrim yet. So I'll try and get that done before tonight's stream. So 6 armor class. Oh boy. Let's go with, oh geez, I wish I could just cheat all the gold in, but unfortunately I cannot do that because we're trying to still play reasonable. So we'll just go with chain shot +2 for the time being.